Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, fractal Bitcoin. 0 days without an all-time high here in Bitcoin. How are you feeling? How about an all-time high? You already had one today. A second one. Yeah. And confirm Bitcoin is going to 1 million because look what Jim Cramer said. There's no way Bitcoin is going to 1 million. And all the energy is because of this. Look at this. We're above $88,000. And these are daily candles you're looking at. And this is today. Look at today's candle. It started at 80,000. We've gained 8,000 today. And yesterday, we started at 76,000. And we ended up at 80. So the last 2 days, and ever since the election, by the way, this is the election right here, November 5th. That's the election day. So election day, we went up a little. The day after election day, we started at 69,000, ended up at 75. So look at this. This is the past week. These are the days we've been waiting for. And Bitcoin is taking off exactly the same point the last 2 cycles, like clockwork. Yeah, this is the current cycle in the green, and look at the other cycles. We're right on target. It's beautiful. And yeah, here's the line to buy Bitcoin at 80K. The line goes out the door, but here was the line at 16K. Right? What is this phenomena? When Bitcoin went down like that, everyone was like, oh, I'm not touching that garbage. And now everybody's going to FOMO in and just buy at 80K, 85K. Right? Wow. Yeah, and this is, talk about adoption. Bernstein Research tells investors to buy Bitcoin and crypto ASAP. Dude, don't fight this. That's a quote. Don't fight this. Yeah, the Trump victory and pro-crypto agenda to favor digital assets. And pro-crypto officials in the Trump administration will drive regulation agenda. So this is adoption. And here, this is from NY Dig. Not owning Bitcoin is going to become a liability. And, quote, there are no excuses for investors to avoid Bitcoin after the Trump victory. So, look, the writing is on the wall. It's happening today. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, please do. And let's get into a couple stories of US dollar nonsense and government nonsense. And this is for context because Bitcoin solves these issues, right? And don't forget, the government and the US dollar are stealing from you and handicapping you and taking away freedoms and liberties every day from you. So yeah, 1913 was a financial coup. Yeah, and this is, I want to read this. This is important. In the last 24 hours, this is from November 8th, by the way. In the last 24 hours, we learned that the chairman of the Federal Reserve apparently can't be fired, despite having never been elected. Power over all, accountable to no one. And this is, of course, why the Fed is illegitimate and unconstitutional. And there are many people in the government who are unelected. They've never been elected, but yet we can't get rid of them. And they hold supposedly important posts where they're making major decisions. What is that all about? That's why it's stupid. We got to get rid of that. And yeah, who would you rather run the government? Here's the Harris campaign. They raised just over $1 billion. They spent $1.37 billion. Yeah, so they spent $360 million over their budget, and they spent $582 million on staff. As opposed to the Trump campaign, they raised $381 million. That's about a third as Harris. They spent $345 million. That's about even less than a third of Harris, but that's also less than they raised. So they didn't even spend all their money. And they spent $10 million on staff. So I ask you again, who would you rather run the government? Think about it. Yeah, and this is this is from Elon. Not exactly great value for the money. In 1979, President Jimmy Carter, created the Department of Education. Since then, America went from 1st to 24th in education, or in terms of countries around the globe. America was the best country for education. Now we're 24th. And it's all because of a government department. Government ruined education. There's no doubt about it. You can't debate it. This is what government does. They take over things and they ruin it. Because the only way that they can scam more of your money is to create some department. And we have to fund that department. And they steal money while they're funding it. They siphon money off and they line their own pockets. This is the corruption that's happening in every department of government. Every single one. Right, Barry?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's like, yeah, of course they do. Yeah, here's from Ben Werman. Trading government monopoly money for digital gold is a smart choice. Look at this. Remember those $1,200 stimulus checks we got just after COVID in the U.S.? The U.S. government gave us $1,200 stimulus check, or most people, or some people, whatever. If you would have bought Bitcoin with that $1,200 right around April 15th, 2020, that $1,200 would now be worth $14,766. This is because Bitcoin has gone so much higher since then, right? So think about that. And now think about today, okay? Even though Bitcoin's 88,000, if you invest $1,200 today, wait 4 years or 8 years, right? It's going to be worth a lot more. It's the beauty of Bitcoin. Yeah, and these people have gone insane. If you want to fight Trump, the most effective thing to do is F up Musk as hard and as soon as possible within all legal limits of the law, the Constitution, and the rules of war. Yeah, they want to go after Musk, these idiot lefties who just lost. They got their asses handed to them in the election in every single way possible, and now they're just mad. Look at this. Talking about Elon Musk, this idiot Dave Troy says, revoke his citizenship, declare him an enemy combatant, indict him, seize his companies, nationalize Starlink. Whatever can be done, do it now. These people this is insane. This is what the left wants to do to just regular people who are freedom lovers. Never forget that. And look at this President Trump effect. This is going to blow your mind. Just a few days since his election win, right? This is what's happened. He appoints the first ever woman as chief of staff. The Taliban signals a wish to be removed from the terrorist list. Putin announces the West is no longer viewed as an enemy. Really? Mexico discourages large caravans from heading to the U.S. border. Oh, really? New York halts food vouchers for illegal immigrants. Oh, really? China expresses a desire for peaceful coexistence with America. And keep in mind, this is in the few days since Trump has been elected. The fact that he's been elected is scaring the pants off of everyone around the world. And they're literally changing their tunes right now. European Union leaders announced plans to prioritize American gas over Russian supplies. That's probably supposed to be together. Yeah, European Union leaders announced plans to prioritize American gas over Russian supplies. Hamas calls for an end to the war. Oh, really? And the stock and crypto markets are soaring. So look, hopefully we're entering a golden age. Let's go. And this is very true. Tour de Meester says, and this is all, again, government nonsense. Some Europeans really get it. The most important outcome of the U.S. election is that it proves how legacy media are no longer the main player. Despite all of their frantic attempts, the people no longer listened. And now those same media outlets are left bewildered, wondering what happened. Yeah, the legacy media, they're done. They're done. This election killed the legacy corporate media. They're done. Not everyone knows it yet, but a lot of us know it, and more people know it because of this election and because of everything that they do. That's horrendous. They lie about everything, right? So this is great news because we're taking the world back. We're not going to be under their control anymore. All right, this is from Jimbo the Consensualist. I'll put a link in the video description, but look, given my Bitcoin stack, when can I retire? Yeah, and this is a way you can calculate that. You just put in your stack size, how many Bitcoin do you have, your desired income in today's dollars per year, and the annual USD supply increase, so this is inflation, and then your annual Bitcoin appreciation rate, which apparently most people agree is around 30 or so. Just roughly, that's a sort of a median guess. And then look, if you give it all this information, say you have one Bitcoin, You want to earn $100,000 per year for the rest of your life, and inflation is 12.2%, which is really high. Right here, you can retire on August 7th, 2038. So I'll put the link. You can put in your own numbers and play with this. It's kind of cool. I mean, it's cool for like 5 minutes, and then you're done. Then you have a good idea. But it's pretty fun. But here's me leaving the Chinese buffet the way God intended. This is me leaving the Chinese buffet. Yeah, all right, here's one for you guys. Don't ask a girl where she wants to eat. Tell her to guess where you're going to take her to eat. Then take her to the first guess. Yeah, he's cracked the code we didn't even know we had. Yeah, look, guys, just do this now. You don't have to suffer and struggle with this dilemma with your girlfriends or your wives. Yeah, and this is plebs across the world tomorrow. After all this pumping, the boss says, "Why were you late?" Me, watch your mouth. I love it. And yeah, here's a robber saying, "Put the money in a bag now." And she says, "That will be 15 cents. I mean, they do this here in Colorado. It's so dumb. It's like the dumbest thing ever. Charging you for bags. Anyway, look at this giant bluefin tuna. I remember growing up, my dad used to go fishing for bluefin tuna, but look at how big this thing is. Let me rewind it. Look at this. Look at how big that tuna is. Look at that woman. And look at, so huge. I didn't know they were that huge, the big ones. But yeah, I don't know. I wonder if my dad ever caught one that big. But yeah, and we did a live stream last night. It was really fun. I'm doing some impromptu live streams during the bull run, like when we're making all-time highs. So this was last night when we were, literally last night, about 16 hours ago. And we were breaking 81, we were approaching 82K, and that was the all-time high. Now we're at 88K, 16 hours later. But yeah, check it out. And by the way, if you, on any of the videos, you see this little join button, you can join. If you want to support me in the channel, it's $2.99 a month just to contribute to me and my efforts and everything. That'd be cool. But here's our website, fractalbitcoin.com. You can also donate here. Click on this donate tab. And I really appreciate your guys' support. Just click here. You can actually support with Bitcoin or a credit card. And this is our locals community where we hang out. And I give some exclusive videos, short videos here in locals. It's free to join. But yeah, that's it for today. I mean, I guess we should let's check. Where are we at? All right, we're back in the 87K range, but look, we're right up there. This is insane. This is so fun. It's so awesome. If you've withstood the bear market, you deserve this. You earned this. I hope your bags are packed. It's unfortunate. A lot of people who weren't paying attention or they didn't take Bitcoin seriously, they haven't really gotten any. And I mean, it is what it is. Everybody gets in at the price they deserve. So, and it's going to go way higher. We're still kind of early, so don't think you've been left behind. You haven't. Buying under 100K, in my opinion, is still great. Again, thinking about 4 or 8 or 12 years from now, it's going to be great. So I appreciate you all. Thanks for all the comments and the encouragement for my channel. I really do appreciate it. It keeps me going. And let's see, maybe if we pump tonight, maybe I'll do a live stream tonight if we go toward 90K. Let's go. All right, I'll see you tomorrow for another Bitcoin news video. All right, bye.